Security cameras are meant to protect and observe, but sometimes they capture things far more disturbing than expected. In this video, you'll see footage that left viewers shocked and questioning what they just watched. Stay until the end, because what this security camera recorded is something nobody was prepared to see. Her night shift turned into a living nightmare when an unexplainable, invisible force suddenly grabbed her by the leg and pulled. In a heart-pounding struggle against the unknown, she barely managed to break free and escape the room. Only a single second stood between them and a total catastrophe. Now this is a truly strong and incredibly chill woman. I honestly think most men wouldn't have reacted with this much composure. As the old saying goes, too many cooks spoil the broth, and it's exactly the same with these workers. Every night, something would wake her up, so she finally decided to install a CCTV camera in her bedroom. After watching this footage, she feels even worse. The video captures a terrifying paranormal encounter where an invisible force literally lifts her by the leg while she's vulnerable and asleep. It seems like something strange has been brewing since the very beginning of this year. We're barely into 2026, and the footage we're seeing is already off the charts. A group of friends was exploring an abandoned building when one of them suddenly vanished. When they finally tracked him down in one of the back rooms, they witnessed something truly terrifying. A mysterious dark figure was lurking in the corner, while their friend was literally hovering, his feet pulled toward the ceiling by an unseen force. I honestly can't believe I've finally found a driver who's actually worse than my girlfriend. This swarm looks like a scene from a movie. Dragonflies are looking for a way in through every little crack. A quick reaction on the door handle will save you from uninvited guests tonight. Forgotten fridge doors have created a real little disaster. The smell of decaying meat means there's no customs clearance today. Charming waddle of these birds resembles a funny dance. Every step is a real little struggle for balance on the frozen surface. Plane flies over an incredible natural phenomenon. It looks as if someone is currently draining the entire ocean through a giant drain. The beautiful movements of the skaters take the observer's breath away. Blades cut the ice as the sun reflects on the white surface. Owner will likely have to wait for spring for a ride. The wheels are stuck deep in the firm embrace of the frozen lake. The unusual method of trimming the forest looks very efficient. Large saws hang on a rope while the pilot masterfully controls the aircraft. Blue shades inside the cave create an unreal atmosphere. Every meter of this passage hides crystals shaped by eternal cold. Planes are not to blame for these long formations. Millions of wings flap in perfect harmony as they move toward their goal. The incredible resourcefulness of these creatures leaves us speechless. It can turn the inside of an engine or a hole in the wall into a perfect hive. Nature always finds a way to settle even in the heart of human civilization. Muddy Marathon has just started here. They look like they know exactly where they are actually headed. Let's just hope the destination isn't someone's unprotected vegetable garden. Winter has decided to close all the exits. The door is invisible behind these massive drifts. Luckily, the coffee supplies inside are probably still quite sufficient. Net almost snapped under the weight. This man looks like he just pulled out a legend itself. His stories in the local tavern become absolute truth starting today. A pile of products stands neatly stacked here. It looks like they spent hours on perfect aesthetics. It is difficult to decide on just one thing in this abundance. White Blanket has hidden absolutely all the roads. Nature gave a lesson in its true power last night. Residents will have to be very patient until everything is cleared. Water hides secrets that few people ever see. It looks as if a glowing rope is slowly moving through the dark sea depths. Scientists would probably give anything to touch this strange phenomenon. Windows must remain tightly closed today. It seems nature has decided to send its small army into the center of civilization. Every passersby quickens their pace to avoid this unusual encounter on the street. The sight of this skill inspires a slight sense of awe. The bark of the tree serves as her perfect foothold for incredible maneuvers. Few would expect such an animal to move so gracefully. This statue has defied all weather conditions for years. Today's storm was simply too much for its solid marble base. People watch in shock at the ruins that once represented a symbol of eternal strength. Disasters showed the true face of the natural elements. The streets instantly turned into endless rivers carrying everything before them. Looking at these scenes, we realize how small we actually are compared to the planet. Watching this process leaves us completely stunned. Metal arms do the work of an entire army of workers in just a few minutes. Technological progress clearly doesn't plan to stop until it automates every corner of nature. This feisty specimen does not give up on trying to touch the water again. Every flick of the tail sends a message that she does not belong in a net or a pan. True fishermen know how to recognize the moment when it is dignified to return the catch to nature. Security camera recorded something nobody should see. City Tarzan is practicing on metal scaffolds. A precise whip crack hits the blue cap. Blue jerseys are flying over the clothesline. The skirt flutters while she performs stunts. The rear wheel bears the whole burden. People are frantically running alongside that metal beast. Everyone wants the best shot while the wind ruins their hairstyles. She is trying to catch every falling snowflake with her tongue. The snow seems like free ice cream from the sky to her. The fuel dispensers are completely covered in wings. The entrance door looks like a scene from a horror movie. Industry sometimes looks like a movie set. No one really knows what this amount of heat is for. The GoPro camera records every moment of the free fall. The blue of the sea below him looks both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Her movements are so cute that no one stops smiling. Everyone present stopped their work to support her. The diver looks like a crumb next to the huge whale. Every movement of this mammal's fin creates underwater waves. Glasses fly through the air while she mixes drinks. The bar guests hypnotically follow her every skillful move. Black clouds have surrounded an unusual phenomena. In the middle of the darkness, colors appeared that no one expected. They are having crazy fun while the audience dies of laughter. The leaves barely move while he persistently blows. Neighbors are watching him from the balcony and wondering what is wrong with him. The station disappeared under a white cloud in a second. People stood too close to the tracks, so they got an icy shower. Fire suddenly swallowed the interior of the cabin and the steering wheel. The driver showed incredible reflexes while fighting for his bare life. He spins her in the air as if she has no weight at all. Drivers have turned off their engines and are waiting for it to pass. No one is brave enough to honk at this 5-meter reptile. The camera managed to capture this rare cosmic moment. The man who filmed this had incredible luck with the timing. They are stacked on top of each other in an incredible pyramid. The audience holds its breath while the rope sways slightly under their weight. Neighborhood kids are the only ones happy because they got a free water park. The city system failed, but the sight of this water pillar is truly incredible. In the middle of broad daylight, these unusual shapes appeared. No one knows if it's nature or if aliens have parked invisible spacecraft. Circus artists hover while performing these dangerous moves. Their braids are so strong that they withstand the weight of their entire bodies under the spotlights. A violent explosion threw hectoliters of water in all directions of the world. The pressure was so strong that the metal walls gave way in a second. A high 5-meter jump defies all laws of physics. The bike seems light as a feather while it rotates around its axis. The harbor is filled with black smoke billowing from the deck. Luckily, a fire vessel is already nearby and ready for a rescue operation. People from below are filming swimmers who seem to be walking on clouds. The transparent glass on the bottom creates an illusion that the water is hovering high above the city asphalt. Lava erupts high into the dark sky. Red streams of fire flow down the mountain while ash covers nearby villages. She's a bit clumsy when it comes to chores around the house, especially when it's time to clear the snow. Mountain peaks are reflected in the crystal lake. The scent of pine and fresh air fills the entire valley while birds sing in the distance. The game break became a stage for an incredible performance. Their movements are so fast and precise that they look like computer animation. His leg is intertwined in a position that looks painful. Although it seems impossible, he holds perfect balance while everyone admires his courage. The concrete in front of the house is her favorite training ground. Parents proudly record her every perfect turn and soft landing on the grass. All 5 white targets fell at the same time with the loud laughter of everyone present in the hall. This is definitely the strangest way to get a strike and entertain the whole crew. He uses her as a support while spinning her. Her body hovers in the air, creating beautiful figures reminiscent of professional ballet. If that footage gave you chills, you're not alone. Security cameras never blink, and sometimes they capture moments we wish they hadn't. Let me know in the comments what you think really happened, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more shocking moments caught on camera.